Welcome back to another amateur hour. This time we are going to be doing the reverse grip Obi-Ani. Once again, I'm not a trained professional. I'm simply teaching you how I learned to do these things. Be very careful as you attempt this. Stay safe and just all that good stuff. So before doing any of this, make sure your wrists are very warmed up. Go online, find wrist exercises. I do this one a lot. Just this. There are some floor ones. I just do a lot of, I move this around while I warm up with the saber. I just do figure eights and Obi-Anis, and that usually warms up the wrist. But just make sure it's warmed up because this is very wrist intensive. This is the most I think it's the most difficult Obi-Ani to do, I believe. So just make sure your wrists are warmed up. Just move them around a lot. Good. Another good just practice for this is just this and this. Just get your hand used to spinning in a reverse grip. Here's what I'm doing. It's just, I'm using my thumb to push it up, and then just momentum carries it. As you can see, it's all just in the wrist. You could do it with closed hand if your wrists are good enough for that. I have to bend my elbow a bit for this, but this works. If I just keep my fist closed around it, I can still do a semi-okay circle. Same with the front. You don't actually have to let go, but at least in my experience, it helps it look a little bit better, and it's just a lot more comfortable. So this is a good little start here. Hold it behind your back, like so, as if you're trying to hide a sword. And then you're just gonna pull it forward along your hip, keep it straight and forward. Try to make your palm, when you're holding it in front of you, make your palm face away from you as much as you can as you're pulling it forward. So just like so, and then bring it up and end up like this. All right, behind your back, blade is going down. Swing, up, down. One more time. Blade down behind your back. Bring it straight, blade that way. Twist around, force it up, and into a half circle. Again, bring it behind you. Forward, half circle. So, at this point, you're gonna do a strike, twist it. You see what I did? All right, so strike. Gonna use the momentum of this, do a circle as you bring it behind you, and then just bring it forward. All right, so strike, circle behind you, twist, half circle. And at this point, you can go again, strike, full circle here, because we're not starting the other way around. Bring it around and bap, bap. All right, I'm actually taking a few steps ahead here. So when you're at this point, now you've got the basic movement of this down. So it's just literally just this. Blade down, around your hip, spin. So when you're doing this a bit faster, not like that, ow. Doing this a bit faster, you're gonna be letting go with your fingers a bit as you're spinning it to let it go a full circle when you're pulling it around your hip. So it's gonna be, so the saber isn't just here sticking out and going. You're kind of making it an actual circle down here as well. And it's just a strike, down. The saber is always behind you. At this point, we're not stopping behind you, making sure the blade is down. When it's behind you, you're just following the momentum. At this point, boom. Instead of keeping it behind you now and going like this, you're using that momentum downwards, twisting around your hip and bringing it up. Whoops. All right, so instead of leaving it behind you and twisting, you're just using the momentum. It's down, forward. It helps a lot using your elbow at first to just help make that movement a bit smoother, because again, this is a lot of wrist work. And if it's super duper hard and it doesn't look anything like this at first, trust me, it didn't for me either. This was extremely difficult for me to get right. Again, for some reason, like with the other one, my left hand could do it, and that really helped me learn it. But it's difficult unless you have like amazing wrists, or are, yeah, if you're in gymnastics, you're fine. But yeah, that's basically it. Of course, throughout the video, I should have filmed some slow-mo close-ups so you can see exactly what's happening with my wrists and my fingers as this is happening. But this is the reverse Obi-Ani. It's just a strike, spin, behind you, bam. Just incorporate your elbow, twist your body as much as you have to. Keep your arm out as far as you have to, as close as you have to. It's all just practice. And it's, again, don't be disheartened if you can't do this. This is definitely the hardest Obi-Ani I've had to learn. And like, it's no joke. The amount of like wrist action this gets you, that sounds so weird. The amount of action your wrist gets in this is insane. But I can do it, so I believe you can. I really hope this was helpful. And if it was, please feel free to tag me on Instagram if you post videos, or TikTok, or send me a personal message over on Instagram of just you doing it, or if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask. I am always ready to help out when I can. So, I've been Stony Magnum, you have been wonderful, and I will see you in the next one.